Hey, Third Stall Garage. My name is Doug. This is my friend Dale. I think this is going to be episode 20 of a project, a restoration of a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle convertible named Hendrick. Today we're working on pulling a dent out of the door frame with a new Harbor Freight dent repair stud welder. Sorry about the glare. Dent repair stud welder. We'll see how it goes. On our door frame, it seems like something might have gotten stuck in the door and they closed the door on their foot or something. If you look right there, you can see there's a significant gap in the door, or dent, like recession right in there. So drew a circle around it. That's about the size that we need to pull this out. Somebody once taught me dents need to come out the way they went in. So if this part got squished in first and this part got pulled down last, we need to reverse that. So start pulling up here, and then this will be the last thing to come out, just like it was the first thing to go in. So Dale and I bought a Harbor Freight dent repair stud welder, $100. We've used it in one spot over here, and we're gonna try it today and see how it works pulling this out. I think we're gonna start up top, do some pulls, see if we can get this flush and keep working our way down. So let's give this a try. Okay, so to weld this in, I'm gonna take the stud welder, put a stud in the end of it, position it where you want it. The tip of it is spring loaded, and then it grounds in this little collar around it. So you stick it where you want, push down, and then you hold this button on the end for between 2 and 3 seconds. If you hold it too long, it melts through. If you hold it too short, it doesn't weld strong enough. There we go, just like that. And then you put your little dent puller on it. Slide hammer, that's what they're called. It's moving. Let's leave that rolling. There's a little knurled wheel here that grabs the stud. So you kind of roll that wheel up away from the stud. It works, but it's just finicky. I understand why a lot of people don't like that part of the kit, but it does work. Look at that pull out.
That is nice.
Then when we're done, we'll just take a grinding wheel and cut those off. You can be tempted just to twist them off like I did earlier in a different spot, and then they just rip a hole. So don't do that. It'll be in the middle. I would say, I think this is 95 bucks for this dent puller. It's a pretty amazing tool for that price. Now, this probably wouldn't hold up to a professional body shop, you know, the workload, but if you're just doing a dent every now and then, that's pretty amazing. All right, just for grins. We're getting closer. We got a ways to go yet. We're gonna leave those studs on so we can come back and pull on each of them more later. Oh, don't drop the tool.
Can you buy just those little copper
Pins?
pins?
Yep. So I guess I read a lot of the reviews talk about, they call these the consumables because you use them up. And there are some dent pullers that instead of using a consumable pin, it's a different type of tip where it welds on and then you can twist it off and then re-weld it on. Eventually it wears out. That's more expensive and I don't think we'll be doing tons of this. So having to buy another bag of these at some point won't be, I don't think, too big of a deal for us. All right, here we go. 1, 2. So between 2 and 3 seconds, something like that. I feel like I want to get, the oranger it glows, the more nervous I get, and I tend to let go of the trigger. Okay, so to get it to release, typically you push the slide hammer back and you pound it that way, which unengages this little cam wheel. It can also push your dent back in a little bit. What I just noticed is, pan over, if I keep a light pressure this way on my hand, it bounces off a little easier. So, I don't know, discovered that by accident, might be helpful to somebody. You get nervous me making your car glow? Ooh, that's hot, in case you're wondering. If you saw in the time lapse, I had a couple holes blow through, one here from the stud welding on, and then a small crack here where as I pulled on it, the stud started to rip, and as I ground it smooth, I found a thin spot here. So then I just took my little die grinder, cleaned it up a little bit, really didn't do anything other than make it look better, which makes me feel better. But compared to what it was originally, you know, we still have a gap that will need to get filled, but probably, you know, 2/3 less Bondo in there. This is a little ripply, so I think that a good body man would probably look at that and go, some rookies with a dent puller did that, which would be absolutely true. So that is the end of this project for us, and this will be a short little wrap-up video on that, and we're moving over to the passenger side today. Have a great day.